Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for a deck spotlight here on a recruit big warrior from the professional player Frozen. Frozen, pretty popular, went very far into the most recent World Championship competitive tournament, and now he's been playing this recruit warrior deck on ladder, apparently using it to climb to Legend. And this doesn't look too crazy surprising compared to some versions of Recruit Warrior we had seen in the past. For instance, there's really only one new Witchwood card in this list with Warpath. But Warpath, very good in a Paladin-dominated meta right now just because it's awfully nice at pushing through Divine Shields and killing a bunch of 1/1s. And all that fun stuff. Beyond that, though, this is a bit of a kind of control warrior deck, obviously, with some recruit pieces like Gather Your Party and Woe Cleaver and some big minions, scary stuff to recruit like Lich King and Ysera and Rotface and Geosculptor Yip. There are a lot of armor gain opportunities with things like Ironhide and Bring It On, which of course synergize pretty well with Shield Slam and Reckless Flurry. There are card draws for weapons specifically with both of these Forge of Souls, which is nice to get you to your Woe Cleaver more consistently because you'll note there are 3 weapons. You can draw 4 weapons, so the potential to get a Woe Cleaver is pretty high any given time. Also, Blood Razor, of course, great, once again, in the Paladin meta. On top of that, there is just removal like Brawl. Sometimes you need that universal big removal. You've got the Executes as well. I think very interestingly, there's Dead Man's Hand in here, which means 2 things. One, it gives you just more depth in a really greedy control style matchup. If you need to go long and create additional threats, you can, just so there's more value in your deck. On top of that, sometimes you can refill your deck with a set of minions to recruit. So sometimes, for instance, if you draw your minions and then you draw your Woe Cleaver can be stranded because you don't have any minions in your deck, or maybe just 1 or 2. Dead Man's Hand can allow you to fix that problem, shuffle more minions back into your deck, reactivating your Woe Cleaver or your Gather Your Parties so that they aren't completely dead cards, and again, just cheating out awesome big stuff. So ultimately, a control deck in a lot of ways, particularly in the early to mid game when you're trying to stay alive into your big recruit turns. Then it almost turns into a weird sort of tempo deck where you're pulling out a lot of stuff and honestly often trying to kill your opponent with those big Gromhell Screams or just big boards from Rotface or Geosculptor Yip. So a neat little deck, and clearly a successful one if it's something Frozen made. Great player, and he's been playing it successfully on ladder. So of course I want to test it out. That said, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay here of the Frozen Recruit Warrior. Derpa says, are there mod applications if you need mods? I'm not going to do open applications anymore. I did that previously and I got a ton of great interest out of it and a couple new mods. I mean, theoretically I could stand to have a few extra mods, but to be honest with you, I don't like making people mods because it's not that exciting of a job. Like, there's no reason you should want to be a mod. Like, it's just not that... I do tend to give out, well, not even really lately, I theoretically give out game codes to mods sometimes if I get them, but I haven't been getting that many game codes lately, so that hasn't even been happening. So basically, it's not the most awesome job. I mean, it's not a job at all, but not the most awesome thing to be. But if I ever need mods again, I'll probably reach out to people individually based on watch time and... I'll tell you right now, the people I chose as mods this last time around were people that had gone kind of out of their way or above and beyond to try to do something to help me or help the channel. Like they had taken on some sort of personal responsibility or had offered privately to do something for me or help me somehow or make me something. So I knew they were people that were really interested in the channel. Not that that would necessarily be the same thing that drove my decision next time, but that's how we arrived at the mods we arrived at. It's not like it was not an insult or anything to anybody that didn't get accepted. In fact, the opposite. Let me get a deck tracker moving here. And I think we'll just hit the button until we find something else cool to do. Deck tracker's coming up. It's just cool to be one. Is it? I don't know. I guess I don't have that the same drive, but oh my god, are we actually going to be playing the same opponent? That doesn't belong there. There's no way our opponent has the same deck as us, right? What are the odds of that? What are the odds that this guy queued up the same slightly obscure deck list that we did? That seems incredibly intriguing. That said, I'm going to save my Ironhides. I don't see a reason to cast them until I need a Shield Slam or something, because there might come a point later where I desperately need an Ironhide, and I can't get it. When do we want a Dead Man's Hand? Definitely after we play Forge of Souls, I think, right? Definitely. We're getting close to coin Gather Your Party, which is pretty cool. This is 9 cards. We got a 10 next turn, so that's fine. We'll use 2. Hey, Hansen, dude. 2 a.m. Norway. I'm sorry, dude. We have a lot of Norwegian people, Hansen, in the chat. There's a couple other Norwegians out there, including the moderator waving at Fat. I always like to joke that he's Finnish, and he gets really triggered by it, because apparently he doesn't like Finns. He's Norwegian instead. Could you do my Ancient One experiment? Not tonight, Sea Strike, man. I'm sorry. I know you're excited about that, but I think we decided that was wild, right? Ooh. Yeah, it's not the best, right? 4 manas, or... Oh, that happens at end of turn. Never mind. I was like, I missed an attack, but never mind. That's how it works. Did your lighting change to a very dark look today? No, it didn't. I don't know what the heck's going on, though. I'll tell you, since you said that, it makes me a little suspicious that maybe it did a little bit. Because... No, that seems too bright now. I had a weird green screen issue this morning, which felt odd. Maybe these lights are a little farther up than they're supposed to be. Maybe Miss Regis was tinkering with the lighting by mistake. We are actually playing the guy in the same deck. That is nuts. I cannot believe we're playing a guy with the exact same deck. That is mind-boggling to me. We got a 6-11. Fortunately, we're going to have to use both Ironhides, it looks like. We definitely need to kill Ysera, so there's no question about that.
Recruit Warrior is a nightmare managing hand size.
Is that right? You think so? I mean, Ysera and Lich King can definitely contribute to that. I wouldn't be surprised. Sea Strike, remind me again, though, what exactly the combo is. I actually have to remember a little bit. Did that make my lighting look more standardized? I still feel like my beard looks dark. I don't know. The lighting has never been the same since I got my new desk set up. And it's always bothered me. So I may never be happy again with the lighting. I think the reason the beard is darker is because now the lights are more blocked by the monitor and there's no fill light from the bottom. But I don't mind looking a little darker, to be honest with you. I don't know. But I feel like it doesn't look wrong now. I feel like it looks right. Tell me if you guys think it looks more normal. What just happened? Oh, Reckless Flurry is good, huh? Crap. That's no fun. Woe Cleaver next turn is good, though. Okay. But we don't have much left, unfortunately. Just Rotface, actually. Man, every time I play Recruit Warrior, I feel like it's... Oh, but we can Dead Man's Hand, so that's fine, actually. That's not a problem. That is more of a concern. Shoot. I feel like this is actually a pretty good Dead Man's Hand. Well, not that good. I'd like to have a removal piece in here beyond just Brawl. And Rotface right now is not very good with Woe Cleaver up, so that's not particularly exciting. We can survive for a little bit against this, though, right? If I play Forge of Souls, I will get a Blood Razor. But I could also shuffle 2 Woe Cleavers into my deck. Or a second Woe Cleaver, right? And then draw it next turn. But will I need... I'll have 4 minions in the deck. And the Woe Cleaver would only get a second... This Woe Cleaver would get 3 minions out. The second Woe Cleaver would really only get 1 minion. But still, I guess that's better than... There's only one other weapon, right? Just double checking. I don't want to overdraw here. This is still better than not having that available, I guess. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to equip that. Okay. So, we have 3 doubles of these 3 great minions here. That's pretty nifty. We'll see. Hey, Missing Parts. Hey, Darkstar Thrash. Hey, Isaac. Hey, Jespro King. Hey, Pizzelle. Atlas Raven. Hello. I think I said that one. Hey, Shell Spell. Hey, Boris Dude. Hey, EK. Hey, Calabuso. We're playing a Recruit Warrior. Hey, Q-Mail. Finlanders. Yeah, those darn Finns. I don't know why Finns and Norwegians don't get along, but apparently it's a thing. Apparently that's real. Who knows? Woe Cleaver is definitely a little better now, but still not really that good. Perhaps I just play Ysera here. That's going to put me at 9 cards, which isn't ideal, but it is kind. I mean, he can obviously kill it, but it's a little bit awkward at least. Like, it maybe eats this, it damages this for a Blood Razor trade kind of scenario. That kind of thing is good. Nightmare. Never really looked at the artwork for Nightmare. Have you guys? What is that? It's just sort of a tentacly blob, I think. Who knows? Thank you, the Madman. I hope indeed I have a nice stream as well. Hey, Sounderson Boone. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, whoa, why did my cheer? Did that cheer not go off? I didn't hear this. Oh, no, I did hear this. I responded to it.
Warrior is a nightmare managing hand size.
I responded to it, but didn't even process that it was a cheer and not just a message. Not that I had something I just read. Yes, Lon Morrison, thank you for the 100 bits and the tip. That's always nice. Still a time command? No, Mage. And frankly, I don't know when there will be. I have a lot to do between now and that being something that I would do. For the record, there is always a lot going on. Because frankly, I don't even know that the bot I use has that supported. It's not as simple as just like flipping a switch. I gotta figure out whether or not that's even a thing. Okay. Still, unfortunately, no great way to deal with the Lich King. I mean, bring it on, Shield Slam, I guess, is the best way. But then we can't equip Woe Cleaver. I guess we can just equip a Lich King of our own. Equip. That's definitely the official word for that. Equip. Equip a Lich King. It's definitely not play. It's called equipping.
Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away.
That actually, she read that pretty convincingly, to be honest. That was pretty good. Well done, Bit Lady. That was nice. Very nicely done. Man, dude! Chill! Chill with this stuff! He's trying to kill us! I guess we can Doom Pact. 3 Blood Razors! 3 Blood Razors. 3. Don't burn a good minion like that. Oh, I can handle... Hey, guys! Oh, no! We burnt another Blood Razor! However will we survive? Crazy that we got a mirror match first game. Is Warpath the only Witchwood card in this deck? Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. Crazy. There's been a few decks like that, where it's only 1 card. Do you think Gen will have a place in the meta coming expansions? Yeah, I think Gen will stay good. It may not always be Paladin, but I think he'll stay relevant. Wow, dude. Why does this guy have so much more armor than us, despite using his armor resources so carelessly? Like, we saw him use Ironhide for free. We saw him use a Reckless Flurry as well, but he still has way more armor than we do, and I don't understand why. I'm just gonna die. I'm dead, I think. I think I'm dead. Bits! She does not give that the emphasis that it deserved. But thank you, Civil Pain Man, for the 101 bits. Thanks again, Andrea, too, for the 4 months. I'm not sure I said that. Appreciate it, guys. No execute. Man, we haven't found any good removal, I feel like. We had one shield slam or two maybe even, but gosh, dang it. I think I have to run Grom into Idiot Yip there. Which I don't want to do. Do not want to do this. I'm still almost dead. He has 10. He's going to recruit a minion here, so it's a good chance we're dead. The good news is his weapon doesn't kill Grom, at least outright. It still could with a Blood Razor or a number of other things. Boom. Okay, that's fine. We're not dead to that. That's good. Not yet, at least. In fact, that could give me a good brawl in some ways, too. What is that? Death Coil. We are... Oh, my God. Wow, I don't understand how we fell so far behind that game. It felt like we were just always grasping at nothing. If you play Dollmaster and Minstrel with only 2 Blood of the Ancient Ones in your deck, yes, that's right, that's right. It doesn't have to be wild, does it? It doesn't have to be wild. No, Ancient One is wild now, so it does have to be wild. But...
Today I committed a terrible crime. I don't know if you are ever going to forgive me. This morning, I shaved.
Oh, no. Brothers, let's take a moment of silence here to remember our lost brother-in-arms, our lost beard.
H-I-H-I-H-I-H-I-H-I-H-I-H-I-H-I.
B-I-H-I-H-I-H-I. Bits! Like that? Yeah, bits. 101 bits. Guys, we lost a brother-in-arms. We lost a beard today. Everybody, let's recognize the once great brother we had with Andrea's beard. Now lost. Now lost. The only way to find solace and comfort is in your own beard. That's the only way. How am I so far behind on chat already? The app problem is really taking me off. Anyone know how to change it? What's it doing? I don't know what it's doing. It's not doing it to me. I see people saying @Seastrike and it's not highlighting for me. I only see the @Regis's. I'm not sure. It is a tentacle monster. That's what it is. Okay, I didn't tweet that I went live. I just realized that. I'm a bad person. I didn't tweet that I'm live. Did I? I don't remember doing that. Nor did I post it in Discord, did I? Oh man, I'm the worst. I am actually the worst. Boom. Okay. Gather your party's good. Looks like we're gonna have a woe cleaver soon. That's nice. Ysera in hand, though. Ysera in hand. And I don't know, do we need to play this for, like, strict tempo, or do we need to try to go more value with the Dead Man's Hand line? Oh my god. Unbelievable. What a terrible draw. That basically just killed that draw. I never get that card now. That card never comes back. Whatever that card was going to be, any other card we got to keep, but the the Blood Razor draw, like again, all the Blood Razors. Shaw Irish, man, dropping the tier 1 sub. Are you serious, dude? That's nuts, man. Thank you, Shaw Irish. How kind of you, sir. Very, very generous, dude. And enjoy your new sub badge, Shaw Irish. Enjoy your emotes. You put us up to 681 on the sub count, which will no doubt drop rapidly in the near future as we roll over the 1 month mark from the expansion. But nonetheless, dude, I am happy to have you here. It's very, very nice of you. Do you think a Greymane Control Hunter is possible? Maybe. I'd have to think about the even cost options, but I mean, the hero power just chipping away for free over and over again, or not quite free, but you know what I mean, super cheaply at least, is an intriguing prospect for sure. So Rotface here we can work with, and the Lich King here we can work with. Now what does it get is the question. What does it get? Ooh, not good for us. Got excited for a second, then I realized we only have 2 minions in the deck, so not particularly spicy. Okay. And only, 2 minions left, so Woe Cleaver is currently a bit stranded, unless we hit a Dead Man's Hand, and then it gets a bit better. Grom is going to be a lethal sooner rather than later. That's kind of cool. We could go for this, but 99% of the time, I think, it just totally fails. Maybe it gets like 1 minion at max. Oh, Gather Your Party is very good, though. Yip is not actually all that good. How did I only have 2? Oh, Hellfire chopped me down to 2. We used to have 5, and that was exciting. 2 is less exciting. Hey, Ramon Stefano, dude, good to see you. Do you think, into that... Is the Bit Lady fixed? Yeah, the Bit Lady's been fine for a while. I finally fixed her. It took a while. How will you ever shave without a blood razor? Man, I hope the razor doesn't get bloody after you shave. My God, that would be miserable. Will you play OTK Taunt Druid? Probably not. Toast played that plenty. I don't really feel like I need to. I think that got a lot of time in the spotlight, and honestly, it doesn't look even all that exciting to me, to be truthful with you, but that's just me. This will get us a dude, I guess? What I guess? I know that it will get us a dude. There's no question there. It is guaranteed to get us a dude. Pretty big dude, in fact. And we can push through some of these dudes. And, I think I will... Ooh, I don't want to equip another Blood Razor because it pulls out the Possessed Lackey, though. I want to equip another Blood Razor to... Well, we can't set up Grom anyway, can we? No, we can't set up Grom regardless. So I guess there's no advantage, because we can't attack with it again. If I could have set up a Grom and, like, try to get us in a lethal position, I think I would have liked that, but that wasn't going to work, because we couldn't attack a second time. I guess we could have done it if we had waited to attack with the new one. But got the taunt anyway, so it really doesn't even matter.
Learn some more about playing this deck. Good times.
Me too, U of H, Joe, man. I think we're in the same boat right now. I don't think I'm convinced I know how to play it yet. So, I'll do my best to help, but no promises, that's for sure. My God!
Irish happy to sub. Finally got a new job that pays well, so figured I would support my favorite entertainer.
Wait a minute. Are you Shaw Irish, or... Hold up. You have 2 accounts, Civil Pain? Or is Shaw... Oh, no, Shaw Irish said that. Oh, I understand now. I gotcha. That is what Shaw Irish said. I understand now. I get it. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Shaw Irish. And thank you, Civil Pain, for passing that message along. I'm actually catching up with chat still, so we'll probably get there. Appreciate the 112 bits, though. U of A Joe, thank you as well for the 100 bits. And like I said, I'm still learning this deck myself. Custom card Butterscotch. I think I have this open. I'll check it here in a minute. I'm guessing it is the Defender of the Swamps. Looks like a cool name. This is guaranteed to get Rot Face, but it does not do anything. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. We really don't have much of a play here. Do not have much of a play here, guys. Kind of just hoping to set up for a nice little brawl here in a second. The good news is, in some ways, we know that he's played all of his demons, because he happened to have Skull and both lackeys by turn 7. Maybe it was turn 8. But that's kind of scary as well. In some ways good, in some ways awful. Oh, a Mountain Giant too? Great news. Well, this is a nice brawl at least, we know that. If Ultrasaur wins the brawl, man. And we can go face for 7? Oh my God, we're cooking, guys. We are cooking. Now, there's no demon in this, so that's good news. I could attack first to increase the odds that Ultrasaur wins very, very slightly, but I actually don't care about that. I care more that the Mountain Giant and the Doomguard die. So the 1-3 is honestly, in some ways, a good result, so I don't want to take it out of the pool. And you know, if Ultrasaur wins, that's cool too. That's a nice little bonus. But I doubt it'll happen. We're never that lucky. I don't think I've ever been that lucky in my... I don't have an answer to Gul'dan now, but hopefully he doesn't have Gul'dan on 10 on top of this insane hand, right? That would be frustrating. That would probably punish the luck that we got for Ultrasaur, though, so I'm sure he does. Because we never get this lucky without consequence. You know, there's always some sort of consequence to this kind of luck. Yeah. That makes more sense. And thank you, Shaw Irishman, again. I really appreciate that. And congrats on the new job, dude. That's amazing, too. It's also pretty darn cool.
Why would you ever doubt the power of the Ultrasaur?
Good point, dude. What was I thinking? What on earth was I thinking? Does Warpath here help me much? Yeah, it actually helps me a lot, doesn't it? He can hit 5, which means I can clear the board.
Jaw drops.
Yeah, Civil Pain, no joke, dude. Thank you, Civil Pain, for the 112 bits, and Mighty Rai for the 100 bits, guys. That's awful nice. I guess this isn't a bad Warpath, is it? We can make this work. Because we can attack here. And then we Warpath... Oh my god, though. This is a pretty cool combo. But I can save this... well, I need to use the weapon charge now. So we'll have to Rot Face activate some other way, I guess. Some other way. Another Warpath later. We need, like, Dead Man's Hand, these 3 minions anyway, so we have some time. Is there any better line here? I definitely want to clear the board and respect these dudes, and I need to get going. I need to get going. Oh my god, stop animating! Okay. The board is dead! Ultrasaur is also dead, but he's out of stuff. He has a Mountain Giant and a bunch of garbage. Some cubes that don't do anything now. So I'm hoping we can stabilize. His hero power is really good, but it only barely beats our armor up, right? So we have time, I'm hoping. And he will often use it against minions as well, so we should be okay from that standpoint. Bring it on. Shield Slam is fine here, I suppose. That should be his last big threat. So if I respect it, then the cubes don't become a problem anymore. There's no other big minions left. He doesn't have any other way to make stuff. Ren would be a problem, but this doesn't look like a Ren list. I think we're okay there. I gotta skip ahead in chat. Hey, Fallen Empire. Hey, Davey O'Reilly. Hey, MLTG. Hey, Senelian. Hey, James Does It All. Yeah, thanks. Oh, yeah, no worries about the raid, man. I'm happy to. Thanks for stopping by, showing support. That's always nice. Glad you appreciated it. What kind of games other than Hearthstone do you play? I play shooters, MOBAs, RPGs. Not FIFA specifically, but I am an NBA 2K kind of guy, if that makes any makes you feel any better. So I do like sports games from time to time. Do I need to Dead Man's Hand my Ysera in order to win this game, guys? Or can I play it? I think I might want to Dead Man's Hand it. But I could take 10 turns. I could just be waiting here forever and never actually Dead Man's Hand my Ysera. I guess I could play Garrosh, but it's far less good against his hero power, because I need to be able to outlast his hero power. I guess I could just spend the mana on Woe Cleaver, but not actually attack yet, just to have it equipped. That would, though, no, that would be fine. I won't need 2 Woe Cleavers, because I'm only ever going to shuffle 3 more minions back in. He might weapon remove this. That's a risk we're taking. It's kind of fine if he does. The game is going pretty long anyway, so should be sort of okay. Alrighty, there was the weapon removal we talked about. He's gaining 1 damage per turn. We're at 29.
As an 18-year-old and growing my beard for a year, since November, life can get difficult. Your face and chin keeps me steady on the road, however.
Oh man,
Cheers,
what a touching message, sir. I love it, Atlas Raven, man. Thank you. How true is that? Or was that just a beautiful, nice thing to say, or was that like a real message, I wonder? I guess we'll go ahead and kill this. The repeatable damage is a bit of a problem, right? Even though we lose a charge. We're gonna either draw shield block or slam, or we're just gonna get Dead Man's Hand soon, right? And then we're gonna be pumped. Maybe I just need to play a threat soon. I mean, we have, again though, we have 24 turns at this rate, or now we're at 21 turns, I guess. So it's not like it's not like we're totally going to just die. And we can buy even more with Ironhide, so... What is he waiting for, though? What is in his hand? He has, like, a Spellstone, a Doomsayer, a Kobold Librarian. What else does he have? Just a bunch of random garbage, right? Just a bunch of random garbage. It's gotta be, like, maybe some Twisting Nethers. I don't know. Slam is good, because it accelerates our draw rate here. I would prefer to save it for something with Execute, but I'm tired of waiting. So we're gonna do it anyway. I know that Dead Man's Hand will be the last card in our deck. There's zero question about that. I don't know why I'm worried about anything else happening. It's guaranteed to be the final card of the deck. No doubt about it. Thanks for the bits tonight, though, guys. You guys have been awesome with the bits. Appreciate it, everybody. Hey, GF Dog. Hey, Firebat707. Hey, Epic Etherean. Hey, Criminal Menko. He must think I don't have any minions left, which is a pretty intriguing read, but not accurate. We'll go ahead and Reckless Flurry since it's kind of perfect for clear there. We can just re-armor up. And Dead Man's Hand will be the final card in the deck. I think I waited too long. I should have just played these. Thanks, Civil Pain. Why do you always use 112? I gotta ask. That's such an intriguing number to choose. But I love it. It's interesting. That 12's gonna add up really, really fast. Really, really fast. Your streams make my day so much better. Oh, thanks, Fallen Empire, dude. That's awesome to hear. That's like my favorite thing to hear. He wants to Dark Pact that, but he can't. It's kind of funny. Oh my god. I knew it would be the last card. I knew it would be. And it is going to be. I'm sure of it. Okay. Just playing that right to get rid of our... so we don't overdraw. Don't want to burn our Dead Man's Hand. So we have 18 turns at this rate. He has one cube he could still play. There it is! Second to last card. What do you know, boys? What do you know? What do you know? Now we can start going. Now we can start going. If I get a Rot Face, I might go ahead and Warpath. But I don't really need to. Oh. Yeah, we will. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, man, I wish I had that Warpath for that. I might actually still armor instead of creating a oh my god. Man, it actually sucks. I don't want that. I don't want that because it's going to kill my Sherazin. Yeah, well, we can trade up on Sherazin, right? We can do better than Sherazin. I believe. Hey, we did! We did, actually. I'm gonna armor. I don't want to kill Rotface. He'll kill him for me, but it's not necessarily going to gain us anything, and we can still probably activate this, can't we? Eh, I doubt it, actually. Our minions are all pretty costly. So does he have, like, Twisting Nethers and stuff? I don't know. I feel like we've played this game out far longer than we needed to. Seems like we've dragged it out probably more than necessary. Where do you get your backgrounds for your videos? Google Blizzard Press Center. Google Blizzard Press Center. They have artwork for basically every card since Unguro posted at full resolutions. Some of the older expansions and stuff are a bit harder to get. They don't necessarily have all of them. But lately, they have pretty much everything you could want. Well, he clearly doesn't have a board clear. Or he would have used it, but we can just hang out. We don't have to hurry. We have multiple minions left, so... I don't know what he's planning here. Like, what's his... 9 cards. We got a Defile... We got a cube. What are the remaining 7 cards in his deck that we can't think of? Faceless Manipulator's pretty intriguing. I like that. Umbra at 0 cost. Into a cube for Ysera! Ah! Very juicy, sir. Wow. We just got bodied. Huh. Thankfully, Brawl will resolve all of the Yseras, but the 4 Ysera cards he just got are a big problem. Can I just end the game this turn? That would be the best way to deal with this. We have 10, 13. He is going to take how much fatigue? For 3, so 16. If I draw Warpath, we have a lethal. Ironhide doesn't give me lethal, though. So I can't hurt my Grom right now, can I? I have 10, 13, 17, and he takes 3. He goes down to 20. But I don't think I can do an additional 2 damage unless I draw a Grom off of my attack. Can I attack without any problems? I risk losing it in the Brawl, but I think that's worth figuring out the decision. If we get Grom, the game is over, so... Oh, another Ysera in the pool. That sucks. So we ended up actually wasting our Ysera. And I wasted my execute options as well. Crap. I don't know if that was actually the right move, guys. I don't know. I'm not sure that was the right move. I hope to God we win, but I doubt we will. Some Ysera's gonna win.
Bro, that was a hell of a turn.
Some Ysera is going to win this turn, right? Somebody's Ysera's taking that one. Now, what did he get? If he got, like, Nightmares, we could be dead, is the problem. We could definitely be dead to Nightmares. And we don't have a kill yet, either. That was one of the craziest turns I think I've ever seen. Playing Ysera actually backfired hard. Laughing Sister. So we can't double execute with Garrosh, unfortunately. Man, that was one of the craziest turns I've ever seen. Man. Warpath Grom is... Oh my god, it's 2 off lethal again. Seriously? But I can Warpath double execute, so that's nice, I guess. I mean, whatever. That is off, right? He's taking 4, and this is 10, 13. That's 13, 17.
I had 336 bits left, hence the increments of 112. But as always, you're worth this last 100.
Thank you, Simple Pain, man. I get it. That's pretty sneaky. And thank you, Atlas Raven, too, dude, for the 100 bits. It's awful nice. God, this is a real pain, guys. A real pain in the butt. Let me tell you. Is there any other better line? I don't think so yet. He's legitimately out of stuff now, right? Like, he doesn't have anything left. There's no way. We're gonna go ahead and do this and take the trade since we got the Sherazin back. Like, yes, he can kill the Sherazin, but... that's his hero. Now, what are these 5 Ysera cards? That's where we got problems now. And we need to get Garrosh equipped so we can set up a Grom soon. He's gonna take 5, he goes down to 10, so... Ugh. We'll see. Mortal Coil into... Why would you Mortal Coil there? What's the point of the Mortal Coil? I don't actually understand that. I don't know that I understand that. Regardless... Oh, crap. I just lost armor. Oh, shoot. That's bad. I don't need the Whirlwind. I just goofed. I don't think it's gonna matter, but it could. It certainly could matter. That's just a straight up goof. Aha! We could be at 29 instead of 27. Crazy game. This game has been nuts. Can we still lose? Even if that's 5 Ysera Awakens, we're not dead, right? I don't think. No, and he kills himself, of course, too, so... Wow! Ysera Awakens is kind of bad for him, I guess. I didn't think about that. He can't ever use those, because he's dead. Hey, Cybrosis. Hey, Sergeant Smokey. Hey, Dr. Tingus. Hey, Never Stop. Hey, Stormcrow. I'm so far behind on chat, because I got into that game. I'm sorry. Hey, Darth Dunadane. Hey, I gotta look at his custom card still. Man, I'm so far behind. Hey, Wisdom. Hey, Spud Spit Waffle, that's a good name. Wisdom is a good name too, actually. Is there trouble? I can't do the voice, I'm sorry. Hey, Stormy. PSU problems. Oh my god, that's the worst, man. Easily replaced, but still annoying. Miss Lethal with fatigue. I don't think we did. We counted for fatigue lethal. He was taking 4, and we had 17, and he was at 19. I don't think we ever had it. We didn't have a way to activate Grom the previous turn. I think we counted fatigue lethal every turn. That was nuts, though. Man! That was nuts. Hey, Bryden, dude, how's it going? Okay. Man, what a game. I cannot believe... He made a really good play, though. I mean, holding his resources that long and waiting for me to play a threat to have that uber discounted turn from Bring It On, like, that's crazy. Good for him. That was an awesome, awesome game. I'm going to save a Brawl here because I'm worried this is a Spiteful Summoner Druid. If it's a Taunt Druid, I don't know that we can win. That's going to be hard, I feel like.
Aha!
Stormy, that doesn't totally sound like a PSU issue to me. That sounds like a heating issue to me. I think your Mobo might be turning itself off because it's getting too hot. You might want to check like fans and stuff to make sure everything is running as expected. Or just get a temp gauge too. You can just get a temp measurement on PCs, so there's also that. Hey, Bo Burtis. Nice, man. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Mike Murr. Any thoughts on the nerfs? I don't know. I'll have more thoughts once they happen. I mean, I certainly could try to take guesses and stuff, but I'm not going to be accurate. Although, maybe I will take some guesses. It actually sounds kind of fun to take guesses. Let me look at this custom card, though, finally. I promised like 45 minutes ago, and I just got here. Defender of the Swamps, a 7-mana 6/6 Shaman card with Taunt. It says, your Murlocs have +2 health and can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. So sort of a Murloc follow-up. I mean, it's fine. I don't actually think it's that good, though, and I'll tell you why. It's like a Stormwind champion, obviously, for Murlocs. But,
Boys, make some room by the
man.
Crazy game. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? The tame way. Unique up on it.
God. Oh, great, dude. Great joke. But thank you for the resub. Branzer, the 5 months, good sir. And the wordplay. All appreciated. All appreciated. I mean, Bloodrazor looks nice here, but the problem is it puts him on Spiteful Summoner, right? If we kill this, he can coin Spiteful Summoner next turn. Now, that said, we can't really kill a Spiteful Summoner because we don't have enough armor. Next turn we'd have 7, which isn't quite enough. We do have Brawl, though, so I'm going to be a little cavalier with how we do this, I guess. I mean, with the weapon in particular, we can probably still kill the Spiteful Summoner target, unless it's a 12/12 in particular. But Brawl, regardless, has a pretty good chance. And in fact, we have enough life gain in this deck that we can maybe even wait a turn to bait out a bigger, crazier Brawl. 14 is not a killable amount. That is even more than 12. Do we bait out the Brawl? Yeah, let's just bait out the Brawl, guys. Let's do it. I believe. I have faith. That's not that much damage in the scheme of things. 12? I mean, 12 damage? Not that much. 12 is fine. Now, will he take the bait, I wonder, is the question. If he doesn't take the bait, our hand might be forced. Anyway, this card, what I was going to say is, by the time you hit turn 7 and have Murlocs on the board, it's not typically single targeted spells that affect them, it's AoE, and this card wouldn't protect them from AoE. So, well, I guess it kind of protects them because of the plus health. But, well, nah, maybe it'd be played in a Murloc Shaman deck, sure. I take it back. I actually kind of like it. I take it back. Yip sucks. Grom is pretty average. Lich King would be average too, so I think we're still on the Brawl here. And obviously we need the 1/1 to win. Anything else is bad. Basically anything else is bad. Okay. Do we emote for salt or not? I don't think so. I don't want to collect too much salt. Can you play Control Priest? Not today. Honestly, everybody's playing Control Priest all over the ladder right now. I feel like there's a lot of places to see that. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'll never play it, but right now I'm not that compelled to play it. Not that compelled at the moment. Warpath, attack, execute. We don't even need to clear the 4/4 though, do we? We can just execute. That's fine. If I attack this, I do set up to kill it with a Warpath in the future, but I also take additional damage, so I don't want to do that. I wish I could execute and gather your party. Fortunately, that will not be available to us. Gotta save this for using them together, right? But we're at 20, we're going down to 16, 15, possibly with hero power. We should be okay. We've gotten through both Spiteful Summoners, so that's the important thing. That's the 2 big power turns. Now, the question is, can we live against constant board reloads? That's going to be a problem. I think we need to get ahead on board in order to make that a possibility. Wow, that thing got gross. Like, super gross. Ah! Man, Garrosh would be amazing if I could get in the middle and start chipping away at those. But I can't. Gather your party. What's good? Grom is actually okay. We could use the Warpath to Grom attack. What are we at on armor? 7? We're at 7. Okay, next turn we could maybe do more with Garrosh. Probably not, though. I guess we'll just gather your party. Yep. If we get Yip, we'll probably have to Ironhide to try to get a reasonably sized minion. And just to stay alive. But Grom allows me to take a trade, and Lich King, of course, gives us a taunt. So we have a few good rolls. Grom is acceptable. Not my favorite, but acceptable. Acceptable. So he trades back in there. Gosh, we're at 6, so Leroy kills us right now. We're not dead to Fungalmancer number 2 just yet, but we're awful close. Glacial Shard, that's not so terrible in the scheme of things. Tar Creeper is a bit more problematic, but I think we'll still be fine. Blood Razor's pretty darn good here. Blood Razor, Ironhide, Shield Slam. I don't even care too much. Well, I mean, our hero power is nice, but do I have mana for that? 2, 6, 8, 9. Is that right? 2, 6, 7, 8. No, I was going to say, I think I skipped some math. But what are you going to do? Okay, so we're going to live. Thankfully. Barely. Barely. I don't want to attack here, I don't think. Because I don't want to take 3 damage, right? We just kind of accelerate the damage if I do. We're probably just going to play Garrosh next turn, now that these are at 4. Hopefully he positions in a way to make it beneficial for Scourgelord too. Wow, that's a good play, man. That's a really, really good play. Unfortunately, the taunt there is on the wrong side. It's tough for us. Ugh. Ironhide again. Just not that useful. Just not that useful. Yeah, and the fact that this has taunt is very annoying against the Ghoul Infestor here. Super annoying, in fact. I can't use my hero power, so I can't attack into the Tar Creeper, kill the Mindbreaker, then I could hero power, but it doesn't actually matter, because I won't need to. So after, okay, I go up to 11, I go up to 12 with Garrosh. After the attack, I go down to 9. He has 6 damage available, and I Ironhide up to 14. So I'm functionally at 8 health. I am still alive, but just barely scraping by. This goes down to 4 for the next round of attacks. But with the taunts he's played so far, I'm sure he'll be able to disrupt that to some extent. He will probably be able to keep this alive in some annoying way. We'll figure it out, though. Can you play more mid-range druid? Maybe, we might. What's the worst deck you've ever played? Oh my god, I don't I don't know. I don't know. The most annoying deck I've ever played is I don't know that answer either. Trying to think of like the most hated deck I've ever... I really hate Quest Rogue, maybe. Quest Rogue I kind of hate, so maybe that. When I plug the cords into the PC and the power outlet, it makes a strange electric noise. I don't know, dude. That sounds pretty spooky. I've never heard of that before, though. That sounds very bad. Oh, man. Glacial Shard, OP, dude. I can't beat Glacial Shard here. Shield Block does maybe buy me some time. Shield Block into Reckless Flurry would be a dream come true. Bring It On is pretty scary, but I have to live. So I might as well. Alright, let's see where we go. We can attack this guy and kill a lot of stuff. Well, it depends on the positioning, I guess. He might try to protect this. Be pretty easy. He only has to place 2 minions inside of there. Or 1 minion inside of there, I mean. We might need a Rot Face emergency or a well-timed Brawl draw. Interesting. He didn't want to protect the 5/3. Okay. Well, that's good for me. He might be scared I'm baiting into removal, too, so... He can still protect it. He's got 1 more spot. Best draw on the deck is Shield Block into... Reckless Flurry right now is actually a little less exciting because we have so much armor. I'd actually prefer the Brawl, I think, at this point. Because I don't want to give up 8 armor right now. 7 armor, that is. Bring It On again. Just gonna keep bringing it on. The 5 attack here is pretty scary, and I get to clear... If I go this way, I clear 7 attack. If I go clear here, I only clear 6 attack. And I actually take 2 as opposed to taking 1. So even though this kills 1 less minion, I think I still prefer it to the alternative. Now, the dilemma I'm going to have is... I got to do the math. Let's attack here and then count where we're at, right? So he has 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm at 11. I could play Rotface and Whirlwind... and potentially get like a taunt here. That would be amazing. It's the slightly greedier play. I think what I'm going to do instead is actually just Bring It On and play Rotface, but not actually do anything with Rotface yet. So in other words, I'm going to queue it up to get value out of it on a future turn. And then... hopefully he doesn't have some very efficient way to kill it. Now, he can silence it, and that would suck a little bit, but then we'd have a much higher likelihood of getting a successful taunt on board. So if he does silence it, as is the case there, now, like, the Lich King, for instance, is slightly more likely to survive. So we still have some upside in that scenario. I would still ultimately, though, like a Brawl. That would still be our best bet. Pretty much always. Oh, there is said taunt minion. Kind of crazy fortunate that we drew it, to be honest. So we're going to Whirlwind no matter what. Because we don't have any other thing to do. This doesn't draw anything. So here goes the Whirlwind. Man, Warpath would be a good draw in this game as well. Let me tell you what. And then, do we want to attack here to clear this thing? Or, shame we couldn't get through to that to kill the 4-2 over there. We can leave this up, I guess. These are more attack value for Lich King. So I think I still actually want to kill these. Despite that thing being in the way. And not actually dying. Well, it's only 1 difference of attack value. Like if I hit here, and then here... He has 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on board, but, well, right now, though, if I do it this way, he can't actually kill the Lich King on board without using his hero power, right? So I think I prefer this a little bit. Because right now he only has 7 damage on board for the Lich King. So this could end up meaning he has to hero power the Lich King, which would be fine. I'd be cool with that. Alright, we have some good draws still, but we're not hitting them. Warpath is amazing. Does he have the second silence? That sucks, man. Does he actually have a kill as well? That's only 8. He must have Leroy in hand, too. UI? UI face. Oh, Leroy, okay. I feel like he had a turn. If Leroy's been in hand that long, didn't we have a turn earlier where there was a lethal Leroy that he didn't use? Maybe that was pre-UI number 1? I don't know. Sucks. Both silences were there, too, though. I think we maximized our odds. I think we did. Have you heard of Sudden Genesis OTK Warrior? I saw a super cool Cube Warrior I wanted to play earlier today, too. I forget who it was from. It was from, I don't remember who it was from. Somebody. Some pro player. I don't think it was OTK, but it was Sudden Genesis Cube, I think. Maybe not even Sudden Genesis, though. Most annoying deck is Q-Block. Yes, sure. Q-Block is my... I honestly do hate playing Q-Blocks. That's a pretty good answer. I actually sort of hate Q-Block. So maybe that is really my answer. I had kind of a joke answer in some ways, but... anyone else feel the urge to watch the movie Bring It On? I always have the urge to watch the movie Bring It On, so this deck wouldn't change that. That's a great movie from my childhood. A classic movie from my youth. So, obviously... what deck is this? This is Frozen's Recruit Warrior. Wild Jade Shaman is insane. Yeah, I bet. There's a lot of ways to get Jades right now. Shutterwalk in particular can be pretty silly. Pretty silly. Okay. I can work with this. Gather Your Party is good. We kept that in the mulligan for a reason. I don't know what kind of mage we're looking at yet. Probably based on that, to me, it seems like we're looking at a probably more aggressive mage, because most control mages are not running arcanologists. Slam is kind of good in a couple ways as opposed to hero power, I think, because I just want resources right now. I need to find stuff to do. Also, it sets up for a potential warpath next turn. If he plays like Sorcerer's Apprentice or something, we could warpath with a coin and kill both. If not, we can just kind of leave this hanging out there for a while. We have quite a bit of life gain, so we can take a little bit of risk when it comes to damage to the face. Because of these Iron Hides and stuff, and Bring It Ons, of course. Bring It On in particular is really good against Mage, because they usually play all their minions first, and then they're left with only, like, spells in hand. Or at the very least, like, random garbage minions. They cost, like, 1 anyway, mana worms and junk like that, so... Bring It On will be nice. If we find it. Shield block is there too for armor. Lots and lots of armor gain. I hope that is enough to get us by. We have many secrets, and we don't have any ways to kill that. Oh, we keep drawing minions. Blah. That's the last thing we need. Oh. I want to draw armor gain. I don't need minions. I'm never going to play these minions. I want to recruit them. Just get me all I need is removal, and I don't want to draw another minion. Please. Please stop the minion onslaught. We don't know what this is. Maybe Counterspell. We have coin for Counterspell. So he shouldn't really have played Counterspell, but sometimes you just don't have the choice. And sometimes it's worth it, just to get the discount anyway. Take your chances. Sometimes it doesn't really matter if they have coin. You just don't have a choice. Since he had a choice, that makes me think, well, pretty much for sure anyway, one of these will be Counterspell, just because there aren't that many options available. This was a pretty good draw. It helps us clear the board. We have to take a lot of damage, unfortunately. That thing hit us for 8, not to mention playing a secret for free. Huge value there. So next turn we will try to coin Gather Your Party. It won't work, because the Counterspell will go off. So we will do something else instead. What that is, I don't know. Perhaps an Execute on a minion if he plays one. Really not that much big stuff to kill anymore in Tempo Mage, so... Shutterwalk Jade is the closest thing to proof of the absence of God. Yeah. Did you reach Legend in April? No, we didn't. I almost never hit Legend in a new expansion month. Same thing in December. With Catacombs, Kobolds and Catacombs, because I end up playing new decks all month, and I never end up playing stuff that's particularly good or refined, so we're just bashing our head against top-tier meta decks all month while we're trying fun stuff. Everybody else, like, settles into the meta instantly, and that makes me sad. Hey, Runny said, how's it going? I liked your tweet earlier, thanks for that. I still like Kirsten Dunst. Is it Kirsten Dunst or Kirsten Dunst? I am biased, because I date someone with that same first name that is pronounced very specifically lest you trigger her. So I gotta be careful with how I pronounce it. Can I afford to take 3 here, or should I already start using execute? Part of me wonders if I should just execute here. What else does he run that's a big minion? There's really not anything in Tempo Mage right now, right? I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any big minions in Tempo Mage at the moment. Let me look and see. I'm going to look just to make sure I don't make a mistake here. And by the way, guys, this is something you should always do if you're playing Hearthstone. Like, on your own. Just look up the deck. You got a computer if you're playing. You got a phone. Look up the deck. I don't always do it on stream because a lot of time. This is really one of the biggest things he plays. I'm just going to execute here. It's super weird, but 3 damage is a lot at the end of the day. Perhaps I should have casted Ironhide as well. We can use this to check a counter spell, but honestly, I don't know if I want to. This is a pretty good counter spell, a pretty good thing to have. This feels more like a counter spell check to me, personally. I think we'll cast Recruit Your Party. Well, no, he's playing... Well, if he can't play this secret... Oh, we know that's counter spell then. Okay, so it's Blood Razor again. We can't actually use the Ironhide now because we have the Bring It On, so we have other life gain available. Although we can just use the Warpath this turn, as described previously. Let's just do that. We'll use the Warpath to proc the counterspell. That'll be fine. And then we have Bring It On and Ironhide both for armor gain in the future, which again is really, really important against a Burst Mage deck. So next turn I'll probably play a Minion and an Ironhide. We've gotten through both counter spells, so we know that these are safe to cast. That'll put me at 21-ish, which should be safe from any sort of single turn burst options. We're going to negate that Cinderstorm with our Ironhide. Beautiful. I'd like to be hitting the hero power button as much as possible as well, for the record, but we just got other things we got to do. We gotta get minions out eventually, or we're never gonna win. Although that's not necessarily true. Wow, that might have been our worst draw. I really wanted him in the pool. Ysera's good as well, though, so we'll be fine. Oh, hey Ysera, what's up? I actually have to do the Ironhide there. I want to in here, but I have to because double Fireball right now will kill me, and he's been holding on to 2 cards for a long time. So these both feel like burst damage, right? These both are probably burst damage cards, because he hasn't had a chance to use them or a desire to use them yet. He would have played Alaneth a long time ago if he had it, so it's not Alaneth. It's not some minion, because he's had some dead mana here and there, right? He would have played like a Sorcerer's Apprentice already. So these are probably either a Frostbolt and a Fireball, 2 Fireballs, maybe a couple Frostbolts, but I suspect he would have Frostbolted when he played a minion, just to protect it from weapon damage. So, oh, the Alaneth off the top. Okay. That kind of sucks for Bring It On's sake. So we know that's explosive runes, so if I play Grom at any given time, it will activate for free, as will Rotface. But unfortunately, I think I need to gain as much life as possible, and I definitely want to Bring It On before he draws more stuff out of Alaneth. So we're probably not going to do anything too juicy here. I'm going to save that dream for something scarier. I guess we'll shield block first, see what we get. Another Bring It On. Those are great together, in fact, so cool. That's incredible. You know, I'm just gonna play it slow. He's gonna kill himself with Alaneth, so we don't even have to kill him. Like, there's no hurry. There's absolutely zero hurry. Sarah Awakens, that could be handy, I guess. 41's a long way to go. He can get there. He can definitely get there. There's no question about it. It's just a long way to go. Sarah Awakens might actually be playable this turn, just to get rid of all these minions. Brawl is good too, but we don't want Ysera to die for nothing, you know? I don't love hitting myself for 5, but if we gotta kill the minions, we gotta kill the minions. Can we do it with just Blood Razor? I don't know. We got another shield block, so this should be totally fine. We still have a mountain of health. 33 after Pyroblast. I think we're gonna be fine. 33 after Pyro. This might be lethal though, actually. This is 10, 12 plus 5 is 17. Not quite lethal, I guess. Shoot, close though. Oh no, I didn't count Ysera. So it is lethal. 16, 21. Yeah, we'll have lethal next turn. We know that Grom is going to get activated for free, but we also have the weapon, so it doesn't matter. You have the chance to make one meta deck go away and never come back. Which one would you choose? I think Q-Block. I hate playing against Q-Block, so I'd say Q-Block. Hey, Zonok, dude. How's it going? Looking good with that beautiful teal gem, man. It's always so... It stands out incredibly well in chat. I don't know if that's because it's unique or just the color or what, but dude, it is incredibly noticeable. So good to see you, buddy. Thanks as always for the love. Hey, Smithin, how's it going? Hey, Kima Ruff. Hey, DS Twitch. Sorry again, guys. I know I'm a little less attentive than normal with chat. That's my apologies. I think this means we can't kill him, right? Well, definitely. We can't activate Grom right now. So, well, we can, but, well, not exactly. I guess Shield Slam would kill. Oh! He went to all that work of the mana worm and it frost bolted itself. Oh no, Rotface only has 6 health. Oh, I thought he had 8 health. That's a misplay. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest, that's a misplay. Thought he had 8 health, okay? Chill. I thought he had 8 health. Okay, relax. He only has 6 health, guys. Rotface... Confirmed. Rotface is a 4/6. Not that it matters at all. We're gonna be fine either way. But he actually does in fact have. So this should be lethal again, right? If it was lethal last time, it will be lethal unless he kills Ysera. That is. It's gonna be really hard though. Oh, is he gonna kill Ysera? Oh, he is. Crap. So not a lethal, unfortunately. Ugh. Annoying, man. Very, very annoying, sir. Hand of Protection. That's actually really good. Good for you, dude. Oh, that's good, too. Flare. That's good for us, because it fatigues him even faster. Molten Reflection! Oh my god! What a baller play, dude! Wow, man. That is nuts, dude. That's really, really good. We're still gonna deal with most of it. Actually, we can probably deal with all of it, can't we? Yeah, we can. Well, we may not even need to do this. We might just shield slam the 3/2 if it wins. Okay. Well, can he do 28 damage with 4 cards? I don't know. I doubt it. It seems unlikely. And 10 mana, mind you. And 10 mana. Oh, Primordial Glyph can make stuff, but Alanette's gonna kill him real soon. Teal Gem temporarily hidden, says Zonehawk. Prepare your bits for a bit train. I don't know, Zonehawk. It's been pretty quiet on the bit train around here today, I have to say. I'm not sure how many bits there are to go around. It's one of those nights. Not always, the chat is not always primed for the bit train. We've had a good couple months. I don't know. Maybe the bit wallets are a little empty. Perhaps they've run out of bits. Twitch sold out of bits. Maybe. I don't know. See, Dark Nino says I'm running low on the bits. See? It happens. It happens. What shenanigans are we up to today? We are playing this Recruit Warrior from Frozen. This will probably be my last game with it. I don't want to play it for too long. Although, we are having fun with it. I don't know about our win rate necessarily, but we're having fun. We're 50-50, so not the greatest win rate so far, but it is pretty cool. I like it. It's been enjoyable. So we're going to go for armor again here, see if we can't get some armor. Spicy Memer, good luck, dude. It's always cool to get to perform the thing you're working on. That's always nice to get your chance to, like, show it off. That always felt good.
Never low on bits, less than 3.
Brad Spacely says, never low on bits. Well, thank you, Brad Spacely, man. 500 bits is a lot. And thanks to your 500 bits, Brad Spacely, we're about to have another bit in... There it is. Zonehawk matched the 500 bits from Brad Spacely. So thank you, thank you, sir, for kicking off the little bit train there. I guess I can play this and we can see if it works. But yeah, Zonehawk matching all bits. Ducknado at 11 bits. Zonehawk matches for 11. You know what that means? I love that I can, like, dance and look like a fool, and you guys don't really get to see it. You guys don't really know that it's happening, because I'm hiding behind... I'm hiding behind the bit train. Oh my god, look at the bit train! It's real! It's real! I'm never gonna keep up with this. Here's where it happens. Man, the bit train emote looks so good, guys. Thank you so much. That's awful nice. That's awful nice looking. I really, really appreciate that, everybody. We don't know what this is yet. I'm gonna try to keep playing.
T train.
B-I-I-I-I-I-T train. Is this a counterspell, guys? I guess we're gonna find out. I don't want it to be a counterspell, though. I kinda say. I want this to go off. Sad. Man, this sucks. I gotta do this. We're dead. I mean, we're practically dead, right? We are at 11 health. We have some life gain, but it's not looking good. This is going much worse than last time because of that mana worm.
Here are the bits for the Bit Train Fund. Hashtag not charity.
That's nice. Oh my god, dude. What just happened? So many bits. So many bits, guys. Wow. Wow. I can't keep up. Don't be counterspell. Oh, thank God. Still not excited about that, but every single minion almost. Look at this hand. I'm never going to be able to say thank you for all these bits, guys. I cannot keep up. I can't do it. I need to start the bit train the sound again, though. Because here we go. This is the greatest thing I've ever done on stream. Adding the bit train music and the bit train graphic are by far the greatest contribution I've made to human society. I'm confident it's the best content I've ever made. There's almost no question about it. Almost no question. So some people might be wondering why I brawled there, right? That kind of looked like an iffy brawl. The logic to me, right or wrong, was that I might want to cast a spell next time around. And we actually... Can somebody screenshot this hand? No big deal. Just playing Recruit Warrior.
A Shadow King 419 for you.
I don't know what that means, but I'll read it in a second when I catch up. Why did she say that? What does that mean? I don't even see that. What does that mean?
Whoa, legendary.
I won't subscribe as I can't guarantee that I will watch you a lot in a month. But here is some $dues for being awesome. P.S. Dr. Pibber Dr. Pepper.
I'll answer that in a minute here, Kim. We got a few more bits happening in the bit train, so I gotta catch up here in a moment. Let's see. We'll get there. Oh, Pyroblast. Cool. That's super chill. Oh, great. Best hand ever, guys. Best... That is actually the worst possible hand. Okay, one more bit train. Since Zonok's still going. Still matching like a boss. One last time. As we queue up. Well, I'll never get sick of this. I don't care if you guys do. If you hate the bit train, leave the stream now. It's fine. I won't hold it against you. I wish you could almost see me out to the side, but I also am so thrilled that I'm invisible. Both are actually accurate. Bring It On could be pretty good against a Baku Hunter, so I'm going to try to keep that. Okay, guys, I think I think that's the final one that's going to go off here, because it looks like Zonehawk says, "Thank you for participating in this bit train. Luckily for our bit wallets, you got the worst hand for Recruit Warrior." Yeah, no joke. You guys ruined my game, but by God, did you donate a lot of bits. So thank you, everybody. That was completely nuts. I was wrong. Apparently the bit wallets are not as empty as I feared. Well, not even really feared, but assumed. Certainly they are apparently full. So let me go through and address these. Brad Spacely, thank you for the 500 bits. Zonehawk, thank you for the match. Ducknado, Risker, Shell Spell, thank you guys for the bits, and Zonehawk for the match. Mew, thanks for the 100 bits. Zonehawk for the match. Nox dropped 299 bits. That was pretty darn amazing, so thank you, Nox. Zach Man with 200. Zonehawk matched, of course, both of those. Mighty Rye said, "Here are the bits for the bit train fun." Well, thank you, Mighty Rye Man. Very, very nice, of course. Brad Spacely dropped another 510 bits. Zonehawk matched all of those. Rizlet dropped 100 bits. Zonehawk matched. Shadow King. Oh, I see. That was a message Zonehawk read. Okay, so that was a match from Zonehawk as well. Even though maybe the cheer didn't actually go through. I'm not totally sure what happened there, but nonetheless, greatly appreciated. God, we're already melting here, guys. I'm going to do this because we do actually have the brawls, so we can kind of bait the... if he's smart, he won't play it all at once. But he might. And if he doesn't play it all at once, like, yeah, okay, we got it reduced anyway. Whatever. If he only plays one, that's really good. I will just Forge of Souls into a Blood Razor before long. Arcane Shot into Arcane Shot. Okay, I can work with that. Also, Kima Ruff dropped the $4 sub, and that's really, really nice. I really appreciate that. And hey, don't worry about the sub, dude. You're contributing what you can, and probably more. So every penny and thought and sentiment and comment, it all adds up, man. I appreciate every last ounce of it, so thank you much. And this is Mr. Pibb. I actually prefer Diet Mr. Pibb. If I were drinking real soda that's not Diet, I would prefer Dr. Pepper. So I guess a little of both. But Diet Mr. Pibb is for some reason amazing. I don't know what it is. Thank you, Firebat707, Sky Oath, Brad Spacely, guys. All of you are obviously incredible. Brad Spacely dropped the choo-choo there at the end, too. That's always pretty nice. I appreciate it a ton, everybody. Thank you, Zonehawk, as always, man, for sharing the love and starting the nice little bit train there. I love that you have this system in place too, Zonehawk. Like you change your emote to the fancy looking blue emote, and you emote in the blue text. It's like this great event. It's pretty amazing. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed by it. Pretty darn impressed by it, man. And very, very generous as always. So thank you, sir. Yeah, this is probably fine. I mean, it's not exactly what I want, but it's okay. I want to hit the hero power button every turn. I know that for sure. Because that means his hero power is only doing 1 instead of more. He's down to 3 cards. We got pretty lucky, by the way, with that, that Bring It On. He actually had a lot of spells in hand and not minions. That was kind of convenient, I think. I really hope this is Grom. I don't actually want to have to hit that. Gosh, this sort of sucks. I don't want to take the 2 damage. Oh, cool, it is Grom. Nice. I better attack here so I can whirlwind next turn if needed, right? Okay, that worked out really nicely. I'm so glad that was Grom. That 2 damage could make a big old difference, guys. Like, a really, really big difference. Iron Beak Owl, that's totally fine. That just dies to our thing. Those both just die to our thing. And then we armor up. And if we ever need an emergency armor up, we can with Garrosh, so that's pretty cool. Ysera's fine. I can work with that. But 15, we don't need an emergency, particularly when Kill Command has already gone through. Is that going to be a lethal setup? That's 13 plus 4 from the Garrosh is 17. So not quite a lethal setup. Not quite. Zonox says, I appreciate the appreciation of the art. No, dude, you have... I love your, like, respect for numbers and attention to detail and stuff. I think it's fantastic. That's exactly the kind of stuff I like. Like, I always love when it's, well, I don't know. He's gonna concede here, right? Like, surely. I love, just in case we need the card. I love, like, systems and... like, collections and, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, like, I love... I don't know how to describe it, but, what's the way I'm, like... I love when things are structured and have a, like, tradition, I guess. Tradition maybe is a good word for it, I'm not really sure. But I love that. 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 4 is some sort of lethal, I think. Nice, good stabilization, guys. It turns out our hero power is pretty good against his hero power. What do you know? We finished at 21 health against a turn like 11 or 12 or something Baku Hunter. That's pretty darn good. That's quite an accomplishment. I've always seen the Murloc and Stoneclaw Totem's art as part of the totem. No, it's just a Murloc like hanging out next to the Stoneclaw Totem. That's a very common thing, people. I've seen that before on like threads about art on Reddit and stuff. It seems like that's a pretty common theme that people don't notice. So I think I'm going to quit there with the Frozen Recruit Warrior, but I liked it. That's a pretty fun deck. I think we ended up actually at a positive win rate as well. And there you go. That was the deck. It worked pretty well. I mean, we didn't win a majority of our games even, but clearly it was competitive. I think we had some rough goes as far as RNG and luck were concerned there in a couple games. So I think the potential for this deck is pretty neat. If these are cards you have access to, this is a way you want to play Warrior. I'm sure you could refine this list or learn it really well, master the meta, and find a definite amount of success with the Frozen Recruit Warrior. All that said, if you have thoughts, questions, recommendations, of course, those all go in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.